Good morning, Carlisle Cubs. My name is Mrs. Garner, and I'm the school principal here at Carlisle, and we wanted to take the time to give you a tour of our school.
And I'm Norman Mayfield, and I'm your assistant principal, and we are so excited to have you at Carlisle, and we can't wait to show you our school.
Boys and girls, we wanted to start out without the mask so that you could see us, but as we do the tour, we're going to put our mask on. And you will see teachers throughout the hallways. You'll see your classmates with masks. But just wanted to let you know that this is what you're going to see, because our number one priority is to keep you safe and to make sure our teachers and all staff members are safe. We're going to start the tour looking at when you first come on Monday morning. And parents, we actually have 3 drop-off areas. The car rider drop-off area is right here in the very front of the school, and this is for all of our kindergarten, K3, K4, and K5, and our first graders. You guys will come and drop off your students in the line in the front of the school. Now, if your kindergartner or first grader has an older sibling, you may drop the sibling off in the front of the school as well. And then our second drop-off for car riders, you will come straight in the school. You'll go straight to the gym side, and you will drop off your second, third, or fourth grade child on the gym side. So once again, parents, when you're coming in the front of the school, you'll take a immediate left at the sign. That's for K3, K4, K5, and first grade. And then once again, if you have older siblings, you'll drop off in the front. So we'll keep walking. Boys and girls, we're going to start the tour looking at our kindergarten playground. With our staggered start, we're going to have certain areas, and each classroom teacher has a set of playground equipment that they will choose certain areas outside that you guys can go outside and play. So we won't start out using our playground, but we did purchase a big spray system so that we will be able to use the playground in the near future. So if you look over the wall here, you'll see our kindergarten playground. And we are so excited that you guys are going to be with us so that you can come out on the playground and just enjoy playing together and the exercise. But right now, we will not be using the playground equipment. And even when we are able to open it up, boys and girls, you'll still go out with your family group. Because once again, I told you earlier, our number one priority is your safety. Let's walk into the school.
And this entrance is where our K3, K4, K5, and first grade and older siblings will come in the mornings.
And boys and girls, if you're a little nervous or apprehensive, just know that we have teachers in this area. We're going to have teachers in the hallway directing you to your classroom, because it is not unusual for boys and girls to forget, where do I go? Or even if it's not the first day of school. So we will have adults, friendly adults in there to show you and to guide you where to go, so you don't have to worry about that. And then when you first walk in, we have our nurse that will be located in the nurses station. And I do want you to meet your nurse, because we have a new nurse this year. Trish, you want to come this way, or we'll walk in? This is Nurse Gowan, Trish Gowan, and she is going to be our new Carlisle-Foster Grove nurse. As you know, Carolyn retired, but Carolyn has been working this summer as well as the beginning of the school year, training Mrs. Gowan. She has been a nurse for 20 years, and she also was at BSI last year. So we're very thankful to have her. Is there anything you want to say to our students?
I'm just very excited and happy to be here. I'm looking forward to a helpful, fun year. We're going to get through
Absolutely. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to move down the kindergarten and first grade hall. So if you look at this hall, this is for our K-5, our K-4 students. All of first grade students will be on this side of the hallway, and we'll walk into a classroom.
And this is one of our kindergarten classrooms.
This is one of the K-5 classrooms, and Mrs. Ashcraft has been working really hard along with Mrs. Burcham, getting things ready for you guys. So this will be a classroom, and I can guarantee you, you're going to have so much fun. And then we also have purchased to make sure that everybody is safe, the plexiglass dividers, so that students that come to the table, we have one that we can separate them from each other. As you see, the social distancing mats are also laid out. The seating is going to be arranged differently so that students are safe. Is there anything else? And Mrs. Ashcraft was telling me that they specifically put the lines on the table just to show you guys how important it is for us to stay apart right now. But once again, you're going to love it in this classroom.
You want to show them a first grade classroom, maybe Miss Harvey's classroom?
Mm-hmm. So if you are a first grader and you're coming to Carlisle for the first time, or if you're just coming back, just want to let you know that this is a first grade classroom. So here is a classroom that you may walk in, and this may be your classroom. A lot of the classrooms look very, very similar. Once again, the way the seating is set up, it will provide social distancing as well as just a healthy start and a healthy school year.
And here's one of our, this is one of our 4K classrooms that we'll take you in. Hey, Miss Cooksey.
And in this classroom, you can see that Miss Cooksey is getting things ready for you to start with all the different things that they have in place to promote a safe environment. Miss Cooksey, is there anything that you want to say?
Can't wait to see you guys.
We are so excited. And like I said, parents, you received a lot of guidelines showing the many things that we have changed to make sure that your child is safe. And I am so excited they're going to return. They're going to be interacting with their peers. The teachers are super excited. And we are doing everything we can to make sure that everyone is safe.
And on down that hallway are the more kindergarten classrooms and then first grade classrooms also.
Yes. And then boys and girls, you will see arrows on the hall promoting social distancing and the direction that we're asking students to walk. And then you'll see little stickers that has our little cub on it, and it's showing you whenever you have to stop and wait that we are making sure that our students stay apart. We're keeping our family groups together. But most importantly, too, is that we're going to have such a great time when you guys get here. I can't wait.
Now I think we're going to take you to see the cafeteria.
Oh, boys and girls, let's go ahead and get a picture of these ladies social distancing. This is Mrs. Little and Mrs. Easler, and they work with students that need some extra help. And but as you know, if you've been a parent here, we have a lot of people that work together to help students that might be struggling with certain things. But our interventionist, really helps us to make sure that you get exactly what you need to be successful. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Now we're going to go to the cafeteria.
And again, you can see that we have the arrows, so that way the students know which way to travel when they're in the hallways on their way to the cafeteria.
And boys and girls, we had a meeting this morning in here, and we had made sure that the teachers were far apart when we met, just to keep each other safe. But in the cafeteria, you guys will be able to come through. You'll get your lunch, and the first couple of weeks we'll be eating in the classrooms. And then hopefully after that, we'll be able to stagger some lunchroom opportunities. Teachers, even within the first 2 weeks, can go out and eat outside in their family groups if the weather permits. But right now, that's the plan, just to make sure that everybody is safe. But you still will come in and get your lunch, and then you'll walk to your classroom.
And parents too, if you have a bus rider, if your child rides the bus in the morning, this door down here is the door that they will enter if they are a bus rider in the morning. And they'll be able to get their breakfast as they come in, and then they'll head to their classrooms.
We were trying to get Miss Janice to speak. Do you want to just say hi to the boys and girls? Just wave at them. But she has been working, and her team, making sure that everything is clean, everything is safe. As we walk by, thank you, Miss Janice. As we walk by a classroom, you'll see the little signs on the doorknobs, just showing that the classroom, after the kids leave, have been sanitized. So we have a routine in place for that as well, that if you're, after the children leave the classroom, they flip it showing that it has been cleaned. Here's your librarian. Oh, you gotta come out, because I wish she had her other mask, but that one's pretty cool. But the other one is Pete the cat.
And Fly Guy, and we have a variety of book choices.
So this is Mrs. Sawyer, and Mrs. Sawyer is your media specialist, and boys and girls, she is fantastic. She is also our Teacher of the Year, so we're really proud of her. But you're gonna love being able to visit the library and check out books.
Yes, yes.
And once again, parents, we have some things in place as far as that too, making sure that if your child takes a book home, that when they return it, we clean those really well before we ever distribute them out to other children. Boys and girls, here is our little pond, and one of our custodians has taken this on as a volunteer project, and he has been working really, really hard getting this ready for you guys, just making it just a sweet place. Also out here, students, you'll be able to see some areas that your teachers may bring you out here, and you'll see some tables that you can read or even have lunch outside. Hey boys and girls, we are coming up to our gym. This is a place where a lot of our students absolutely love to be in there and playing. You guys will be able to come to the gym, but like I said, when we're looking at the equipment, we have some very, very important things in place, that your equipment will be sanitized before the next family group is able to use that. And that part is going to be kind of easy for us, because first grade, based on their curriculum, has certain equipment that they use based on what the PE teacher is teaching. And then, so they will be able to use their equipment, and then at the end of the day, Mrs. Hallberg, she got married, boys and girls. So when I say, instead of Threet, her new name is Mrs. Hallberg. And so she will be in here, and she will make sure that everything's clean for the following day before the other family group comes. Mrs. Hallberg. That's what you're going to see when you come. And I was telling them that you got married this summer.
I did.
And then talking about making sure that everything is safe and clean between our family groups as they're using the equipment. You'll see some boxes over here because she has been working really hard getting the equipment out to the teachers. So when you go out for recess, you're going to have a lot of fun things to do. And we're super excited about that.
I'm so excited to have all of y'all back and to see you soon. And we're going to play some really fun games in the gym.
Boys and girls, don't be surprised if you see Mrs. Garner or Mrs. Mayfield in here playing, because sometimes we just need to play. And so I love this place, and you may see us in here throwing the ball or doing something with you guys as far as in there.
And the gym is also where 2nd grade through 4th grade will dismiss in the afternoons. They will be socially distanced in the gym, and that's where they will dismiss if they're a car rider.
And boys and girls, we call this the gym side because the gym's over here. And then once again, at the very beginning of the video is where I was telling you that if you are a 2nd, 3rd, or 4th grader, you will be dropped off on this side. So you'll come in through these doors, and we'll have staff making sure that everybody's safe. We're social distancing. And then you guys will go to your classroom. And the same thing with the little ones. We're not going to be out in the hall. We're not going to do anything like that. We will go straight to our family groups when we're dropped off. Okay, so this hall is 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and 4th grade at the very end. So we'll go ahead and walk into a 2nd grade class just to give you a peep. And you know, the teachers are still working really hard, but let's walk in Miss Suttle's class right now and just see what her classroom looks like. Oh,
Hey, Miss
she
Suttles.
was hiding out. Do you want to say hi to our kids? We're doing a tour. And this is Mrs. Suttles, and you can see she's a Carolina fan. So we have to acknowledge that, I guess. I know it's hard for Mr. Acosta, but she has her screens up, her plexiglass. We were able to purchase that for every classroom teacher during small group instruction with our kids, making sure that our kids are safe. And so that's up on the kidney-shaped table. She's ready, boys and girls, to start working with you guys. You guys have she has your books out, your card tags. This will go actually on your book bag. It doesn't have the number yet, but you will get a number on there, and that number will match your card tag number. So when we dismiss, we do it in a very safe way, and your parents will get a card tag number, and it will match with your book bag number so that we dismiss safely.
Thank you, Miss Suttles.
Oh, boys and girls, real quick, I wanted to show you, we have also put more of these up all the way throughout the halls. You'll see them everywhere. Just making sure that, you know, just everybody's keeping their hands clean. Once again, in the classrooms, we have soap and hand sanitizer provided for every classroom teacher. Each classroom teacher gets a little bucket with the wipes to make sure that between small groups, they wipe everything down. And then also this CDC poster, you'll see that throughout the building, just reminding people that germs are everywhere. Whether it's COVID, whether it's flu season, we're going to have germs everywhere. So we make sure that we stay healthy by washing our hands. Just a reminder. Also, Mrs. Mayfield and I went in every bathroom and put little signs there just to remind you guys that to make sure that you do what you need to do to keep yourself safe. let's see. Let's go in this room because, is that okay? All right. This is Mrs. Plumley, and she has been working really, really hard getting the classroom ready and super excited about when you guys come. So this is a 3rd grade classroom. And once again, boys and girls, I was talking to you earlier about the bags with all the stuff that used to be Mrs. Threet, but she put this together for all the classrooms. Every classroom teacher has this that they'll take out when they go out and play outside. And then I have to point out a picture because Mrs. Plumley had a baby this summer, and she is beautiful. So we're super excited about that, and we're really excited about you guys coming back to see us.
At the end of our hallway are all of our 4th grade classrooms. So if you're a 4th grade student, you will come all the way to the end of the hallway in the mornings and be with your family group.
Before we get down there, this is the coach's corner, and we have a literacy and a math coach, and they work with teachers twice a week during planning to collaborate and make sure that that they have really good plans for everybody. And the reason they don't have their mask on right now is because they are social distancing. And but once again, anytime they step into a hallway or they're in an area with teachers, everybody is required to wear your mask or your shield or both. But we do have to wear the cloth mask, and we want to make sure we do that just to keep everybody safe.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, guys. One more quick thing. This is our music room. So this is also a place that you guys will go. We have Cubs singers, and I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do that, but I will assure you, boys and girls, that we're going to look for lots of ways that we will be providing opportunities for you guys, and hopefully continue in different phases as things continue to get safer and safer. We will continue to have the Suzuki strings this year, providing this will be provided for our students as well. So make sure you sign up for that on the website, on our website. And then we're down here with 4th grade, and I'll let Mrs. Mayfield talk a little bit about that.
Now, these are all the 4th grade classrooms. So we have 4 4th grade teachers. And again, they're at the very end of the hallway, but we'll let you go into a 4th grade classroom to check it out, to see what it's like.
Once again, you see all the things that she's doing to get ready for another great year. Okay, one of my favorite things when I was in elementary school, we're going to show it now. I can't wait.
And we're going to go out this door to show you. So now we're outside, and if you look to your, look over here to the left, this is our big playground, we call it, that all of our 1st grade through 4th grade students come out here to this playground. And like Ms. Garner said earlier, right now we just have specific spots that your children will be able to play in outside. But we did want to show you this because we're so proud of our playground and our canopy that gives them lots of shade. So we did want to show you this. So this is the playground that 1st grade through 4th grade will use.
And I have to do a shout out to our PTA because without them and without the parent support and our kids fundraising for us, we would have never been able to do the canopy. So thank you, PTA, because without that, we would have never been able to do that. And boys and girls too, we are, our project again is just to add more to our playground. So just wanted you to know that. So that is the goal, and PTA is working, we're all working really hard to make sure that we accomplish that. And one last thing, boys and girls, we do have a garden, and I was just looking at that when we walked by. Matter of fact, we started planting things last year, but we do have a garden club, and that allows our students to be able to participate in starting with the seed. And they plant the seeds, they use milk cartons that they save from the cafeteria and watch the seeds grow. And then you can see the garden from here. And this year is a little different because we weren't able to finish out, but I will tell you that I have had some really good tomato sandwiches using some of the tomatoes that came in. But once again, boys and girls, my challenge and my responsibility is to make sure that we have such a great year. And our teachers are working hard. I know the parents have been working hard, and we're going to make sure that we're all safe, we're all learning, and we cannot wait for you to come on Monday morning.
And here is our garden. You can see that it actually has some tomato plants on it right now.
Look at all these tomatoes. Wow. I'm gonna probably, instead of just a tomato sandwich, maybe make some salsa.
We'll have to come out here and pick these tomatoes for sure. And now we're back into the building, and this is still our 200 hallway where second grade, third grade, and fourth grade classrooms are. And so again, you can see these are our third grade classrooms. And then we're getting ready to be at our second grade classrooms again.
Ms. Mayfield, you want to talk to them a little bit about the bathrooms and how we're making sure that we are safe when kids go to their restrooms and how we're sanitizing between?
Yes, and so our second through fourth grade teachers have worked really hard to create a schedule to where the different family groups will go to the bathrooms at different times. And they have provided us with that schedule and our custodians with that schedule, so that way the bathrooms are clean efficiently in between each family group.
Okay, boys and girls, we're back in the front office to conclude our tour, but I want to recognize a few more special people. Mrs. G is in the front office. She will be greeting you, and Mrs. Shea answered the phone. So she will also have a friendly face as you walk in. I also have Carrie Arnold, who is our guidance counselor, and another very special guest.
No way, Cubby, we have to social distance.
Once again, boys and girls, we cannot wait to see you on Monday. Cubby will be out front greeting you, and we will see you then.
We can't wait to see you.
See you Monday.